Thank you once again for joining us today at Eastern News 24. I see the bike and konye chiri ya zelo. I see no bossing kata mana na inama. Na ya dike chinecha da agwagwo. Otu ai kwuru otu akwa ya diriri. Ise. Diko si di no bossi uru chinketa wetere ya bụ ozi n'iru akwụkwọ na Eastern News 24 gbasata maka ya bụ ife na-eme n'obodo nọ n'ime ya. Anụ nwere onwe ndị Igbo na-azọ. Ozi eji maka ya wee bụ according to one of the Biafran activists wetela ya bụ ozi. Quote, massive good news to the Biafran people and to the Biafran land as Tinubu government agrees to pay Nnamdi Kanu 5 billion damages as Justice Omotosho clear useless treason charge against him. Alright, this is according to the Biafran activist wetara ya bụ ozi n'iru akwụkwọ. Ka anyị gụrụ ntị mara ihe o ji maka ya wee bịa. Ị ga-esi ya bụ ife drop ụra ife iche n'ụdị nke gị gbasata maka ya bụ ife ndị a niile okwu n'iru akwụkwọ. Alright, over to you, sir.
If we actually said 5 billion to me is too small. It's a chicken change. What is 5 billion naira?
And 5 billion in
yes,
damages.
Nigerian government has lost and lost to pay not only Nnamdi Kanu but the entire land of Biafra for unaliving many youths at Omoma community in Olu local government where Hope Uzodimma, the governor of Imo State, comes from. Many youths were unnecessarily, unlawfully, extrajudicially unalived by Nigerian government. So they must pay what is called compensation or reparation to Asaba people. King of Asaba today, Asaba of Asaba, has actually accused Tinubu of turning his back on Asaba people. That actually Tinubu is the one that should be held responsible if reparation, compensation is failed to be paid to Asaba people. Because Asaba people, they lost 1,000 Asaba people in 1970. After the war, Buhari commanded young military officer that killed 1,000 husbands of married women in Asaba. Today, you have 1,000 widows from 1970 till date. So King of Asaba is agitating for reparation by federal government. The federal government must pay Asaba people for Asaba massacre of 1970. Nnamdi Kanu was illegally extrajudiciary rendition from Nairobi, Kenya, after he was subjected to this kind of unnecessary incarceration since 2015, making it 10 years of federal government of Nigeria illegally accusing Nnamdi Kanu of an offense he did not commit. Agitation for self-determination is allowed in America, in Australia, all over the world. So this time around, there must be a reparation, compensation, and damages to be paid. And it comes as, financial incentives. They must give it to Nnamdi Kanu. 5 billion naira is too small for somebody to have wasted his 10 years being incarcerated, being wanted unnecessarily by a whole country. It is uncalled for. 5 billion naira, to me, if you ask me, is thinkable. The kind of offense, the kind of violation, infringement, at least meted on Nnamdi Kanu, worth trillions of naira. So Nigeria is going to pay him for violating him, for illegally, renditioning him, humiliating him, from Nairobi, Kenya into Nigeria, blindfolded, and many other deprivation Nnamdi Kanu went through. I think that man has actually received boosts and boosts of persecution and the persecution in the past by federal government of Nigeria. If we actually said 5 billion to me is too small. It's a chicken change. What is 5 billion naira? Can 5 billion naira build a house for Nnamdi Kanu? It cannot. The kind of test Nnamdi Kanu commands. He has test, man, high test. They should give him compensation in trillion. And all the youths they killed in Igbo land, extrajudicial killings in Igbo land, federal government of Nigeria is going to go family by family and make sure that they pay them money. They should pay them money. They should compensate all these families that lost their children to federal forces. Nigeria must pay. Nigeria must understand that their attention has been brought by a king in Asaba. King Asaba of Asaba. Is actually... Yes?
He met Tinubu.
Yes, he met him now. He met him and he advocated for compensation. At least reparation for Biafran nation. They must actually they must pay Asaba people because 1,000 Asaba men were mowed down with blood in 1970. And Sonny Odogu, Asaba of Asaba, they have started making case with Tinubu that Nigeria must actually at least, pay reparation to Igbo land, to Asaba people. Because of that killings. It is illegal because the war actually have been fought. Peace has been at least made between Ojukwu and the federal troop. They actually sealed it off, and Ojukwu absconded into Gabon, firstly before diverting to Cote d'Ivoire. Why the shooting of 1970 of 1,000 Asaba men? Don't you know that Nigeria is a crazy country? And that king of Asaba that has begun to make this case is on the right track. If care is not taken, that man is going to up to ICC, sorry, International Criminal Court, to sue Nigeria, and Nigeria will actually arrest Buhari to take care of the crime he committed against the Igbos in 1970. 1,000 women in Asaba were made widow by Buhari, a colonel then in the army. I think reparation is actually accepted, and it is the right word. If Nigerian court or justice fails to give the Igbos, the Asaba people, the fair hearing, I think Asaba people can still go to ICC. It is everybody's individual's right, yes, to go to ICC. ICC is an institution headed by somebody, human being, not to spirit. So no fear, nothing could actually scare the king, Asaba of Asaba, from taking it further to ICC if Nigerian justice or judiciary fails to do Igbo man justice in that context.
Okay, but it was alleged that Justice Omotosho is a close ally or friend to Yoson Wike, and it was reported that even Wike allegedly gave him some piece of land recently, and at the same time they feel that Omotosho will favor the Nigerian government as regards the Nnamdi Kanu case, and it's also reported that Omotosho from findings that he hasn't given a really good judgment of recently.
I know that Omotosho, coming from Yoruba axis, prompted Tinubu to employ him to handle Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's case. And originally we know whom Yoruba man is to the Igbo man. There's no love at all. Yoruba man doesn't have passion to favor Igbo man. All they know about Igbo man is to extort Igbo man, collect house rent, collect chop rent, seize their lands, high up land use, and the other unnecessary crazy taxations. And it's going to play out because Omotosho, let me tell you, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu actually reconciled with them yesterday. And it was the federal government that brought about that pact or agreement between the two legal councils, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and the federal government legal council. But I don't have hope or faith on Omotosho. Omotosho is a Yoruba man. Justice Omotosho is a Yoruba man. Yoruba man can change anytime. So how can you tell me that Nnamdi Kanu will have hope on Omotosho for what? Yoruba man being a Yoruba man can change. Omotosho can never have hope. We can never have hope or rely on Omotosho. Are we not living in Nigeria? Why should you tell me that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is now having... No! Kanu will never have hope. The one is that Omotosho is a chief justice, a friend, good friend of Nyesom Wike. And you know the reason why they brought him is to rubbish this case. That's why he's trying to start afresh. But all I know is that if he comes and mess up, Nnamdi Kanu will bring him down. I rely on him. Kanu is Okwadike, one of Igbo land. Kanu is Okwadike, one of Igbo land. If Omotosho tries it to start this case afresh by overstretching it, I think Kanu will bring him to order because he knows law more than him. Omotosho is just a graduate of LASU. Where did he go to school? So they can just actually assume justice, son, because of their connection. None of them want it. These are people that actually go to library and steal somebody's project and submit. If that guy goes attitude test, you will actually find out that Malami is better off. Now I'm telling you the truth because it's written all over their faces. Malami was the man who was Attorney General of Federation when Nnamdi Kanu was illegally rendition. So Malami has actually dragged his legal credentials on potopoto and dust. Malami is not supposed to be an Attorney General of a Federation of a nation. That was what Justice Kelechi of Canada said. Malami's prestige, legal legacy is gone. When Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped from Kenya. Do you know that they are the hope of common man? They are the one that will interpret our constitutionalities for you. You will understand the law. But these people are the one that are flouting the law, violating the law, and rubbish your rights. So what I'm trying to say is that Omotosho, I don't have hope in him. That is me for you. And I don't think Onyendu will have any reason to have hope or faith in Omotosho. Omotosho is a Yoruba man. You can't predict a Yoruba man.
You can't predict a Yoruba.
Yes.
But you know, from what he
Yoruba man
says,
is unpredictable.
he said Nnamdi Kanu that he will not feel bad because Nnamdi Kanu
Nah.
has been on this case for over 10 years.
Yes, over 10 years. That's why they are paying him. They must pay him for damages. 10 years for nothing. 10 years for someone's right. Omotocho must do the justice. If failure to do that, Nnamdi Kanu will rubbish him. That's why everybody distance, and we are watching two of them. Omotocho is not well learned, more learned than Nnamdi Kanu. Knowledge, education, intelligence, wisdom. Are you listening to me? Is not by mouth. You know the man is a Yoruba man. They will write. He finished law, LLBC, LLEC, London, blah, 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 blah. Or all those ones in a paper. When you see a man talk, you will know the content of his head. It is not when you see somebody writing, talking. Let us put it on experimental demonstration. Omotocho is who knows him? All these are kangaroo justices. Okay, look at Binta and Yako now. How could a chief justice have fraudulent case hanging on her neck? Don't you know that she was a disgrace? And actually, she was disgraced out of Kanu's case. Kanu pursued him, he ran away. I don't really understand. So the next person to give Woto now is Omotocho. He go to see Woto.
But it was reported that any judge that took up this case is just trying to dirty his name because
I'm telling you,
Nnamdi
because
Kanu doesn't have any case to
answer now.
But do you not think they'll keep adjourning this case?
They will keep adjourning it now. But I'm trying to say an end to it very soon because the agreement they had yesterday actually spells climax of this case is very, very fast approaching. It is going to be hard April 29th and May. Let me say May, April and May. That is the last time Nnamdi Kanu is going to court. I'm telling you. Because if they protract it more than that, people, I think Tinubu will run. Because patience, we are running out of patience. You can't be handling Igbo man like that. Igbo man is not a slave. We are well educated. We are not thieves. It is Yoruba and Fulani that are stealing our money in Nigeria. So you can't be just, troubling somebody that is righteous in all his doings. These people, they have stolen enough now. So they didn't to leave Nnamdi Kanu to go. If they thief our money, he's still holding Nnamdi too. That they thief somebody, they thief him, still they worry him now. Now what he wants. I think it is right time for Omotocho to do the needful, or else he will receive what? Woto. Nnamdi Kanu will bring him down. That's it.
Wike revoked a family land in Abuja and gave it to Justice Omotosho, and that is just the simple truth. So, Biafrans, good morning once again from here. There are just two things I'm bringing up here today. One is the case of our Prime Minister, and the second is the case of our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. So, but let me just quickly go to the case of our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu has asked his lawyers to step down so that he can be able to defend himself. And defending himself before Justice Omotosho, I want to tell you that Justice Omotosho is not a nice person. He's not a good man. Justice Omotosho has handled high-profile cases in Nigeria, which was politically motivated. And that is a simple truth. And Justice Omotosho is Wike's best friend. Secondly, Wike revoked a family land in Abuja and gave it to Justice Omotosho, and that is just the simple truth. So, by the reason of our supreme leaders kidnapped from Kenya, Nigeria has lost the jurisdiction of trying Nnamdi Kanu. And realistically, I must be honest to you, if Nigeria continues to try Nnamdi Kanu, they are committing out of terrorism because it's enshrined in their constitution and is enshrined in UN Charter. So Nigeria has no jurisdiction of trying Nnamdi Kanu. So apparently what they are doing is buying time, wasting his time. This case will linger for another 1 year. You will see they start adjoining. Every month they are joined because they don't have anything against him. They don't have what to say against him or what to bring against him. They don't have anything substantial against Nnamdi Kanu. So this Nnamdi Kanu's case is highly profiled, and no judge should ever try to take this case up because they will destroy their name, except if they don't have any good reputation, like Justice Omotosho does not have any good reputation. Go and read about Justice Omotosho has influenced so many wrong judgments in Nigeria, and they were all politically motivated, including the general election that brought the illegitimate president of Nigeria in 2023. So these are just what is going on in Nigeria. And Biafrans, I want you to know that anything that is happening today in Nigeria is for our own good. And I'm telling you the truth. The whole crisis happening in Rivers State is for our own good. And the world is taking note of whatever that we are telling them today. And they are confirming it. And finally, the judgment will be passed very soon to Nigerians. Believe you me. On the issue of our prime minister, Biafrans, you people have been disturbing me about this, and I must tell you the simple truth, because anything you hear here is just the simple truth. I'm going to tell Biafrans the truth today, and they should not be, shouldn't be very distant. Now, number one is that the Nigerian government brought allegations on our prime minister that was really weighty allegations, and these allegations were very weighty, but the spoiler alert is they don't have any evidence to back it up. That is the spoiler alert. So now, they gave Finland 6 months to provide evidences against the, crime that they said our prime minister committed, and that 6 months is May. Now, realistically, the Finnish authorities are really waiting for that May to pass their judgments. And that is why none of Nigerian terrorist agents is in Finland, and they cannot come to defend anything in Finland because they don't have anything against Mazi Simon Ekpa, just like us, they don't have anything against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So whatever they are doing today, the world is seeing it, and they are taking record. And all the things that the Biafrans sent to the Finnish authority has been recorded. Believe you me, that is just the simple truth. Everything that you see today on social media, they know and they see it. So our leader will join us as soon as any other person thinks. And I'm serious this time around. The realistic thing on ground is that the world knows who we are today. The world knows Biafra now. The people that are calling themselves fall back to Briggy, they can continue to fall back while we continue to move forward. I want to use this opportunity again. I'm not trying to catapult anybody to any level. To follow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's, or rather Mazi Simon Ekpa's surrogate, which is Madam Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, Our Excellency. That is the only person we should follow today. I want to ask Biafrans, why did Ogenkere and his group brought out a memo on how to overthrow the government, overthrow Mazi Simon Ekpa, just a day after they heard that he was invited by the Finnish authority? What was in their mind? Why are they not giving you, Biafran, that donated money, your account? Why Mazi Simon Ekpa called for that same account to come, for that same Ogenkere to come and do accounts? Ogenkere never answered our prime minister. Dr. Orabueze did so. Ogenkere never attended. So what is that they are hiding in that account that they don't want Biafrans to know? And that is the question you continue to ask these people and keep asking them. Because if they did not know what happened to our prime minister, I really don't like to talk about these people. And I don't talk about them. If they don't know what happened to our prime minister, they would have waited for him to come out. And they would, if there was anything our DPM is doing, they would report her to the prime minister. If I have any grudges, I can't go and start fighting our prime minister, our deputy prime minister today. I will wait, because I know our prime minister will soon be coming out. I will wait until the last day, and then I will now call our prime minister. This is what your surrogate has been doing. I think that would have been the better and the best approach. Why fighting Ngozi Orabueze? Every time they come on social media, they don't have any other thing to say than Ngozi is a Fulani woman. Orabu Fulani, Orabu Fulani, Orabu Fulani. This is how they have been conducting themselves in a very stupid manner and a very uncivilized manner. These people that are calling a woman a Fulani woman, have they seen her with Fulanis before? Eating or drinking like P2B has been doing? Have they? Just because this woman redeclared Biafra before the 2nd of December, that is their problem, because they wanted to scatter what they were doing, because the Nigerian terrorist government have paid them to do so, but they were not able to achieve it. And that's why they are fighting her. That is the reason why they are fighting her. And I am not ready to fight any one of them. But if you cross my path, Allah, I will crush you people. You don't know who I am. I think most of you are just ignorance of the fact that you just see people on social media and you just make noise over them. If you cross me, one lie, I will crush you. Because all of you are animals. You are very heartless. Some of you that claim that you don't like to see my video, please block me. You don't even need to hear what I'm saying. But I'll continue to nail the truth. Because you people are very bad people and evil people. Evil. Why did Ogenkere not wait till our Prime Minister comes out? Why did Sonia Parawa not wait till our Prime Minister comes out? Okay, if Ngozi is this bad, they should have waited and said, oh, Prime Minister, this woman has done this, has done that. And Prime Minister will take it into his record and check the internet and see that indeed Ngozi has done such, and then maybe remove her from the position she is and put Ogenkere there. Why are you fighting this woman tooth and nail to bring her down? Because she declared Biafra. Because the government paid you. And I keep challenging you, Ogenkere, if you know that you were never paid, come and debunk it. Come and debunk it. Come on national TV and debunk it. You can't just stay there and be confusing people and be deceiving people. You can't. Because you know what you have done. Because all of you are scared that a woman has taken the leadership mantle. And she's doing it wonderfully well. Ogenkere claimed that he is talking to the men on ground, and in December till January, he said to us, to the public, that he asked our soldiers to cease fire to prove a point to Biafra that Ngozi Orabueze works with the Fulani. And that is when the Nigerian agents came into our land and massacred people, destroyed life, shoot people to kill them, go to different villages. Ogenkere, you people are wicked, heartless. And you are here fighting this woman, Ngozi Orabueze. She's your problem. I didn't say Ngozi Orabueze is a legendary, she's a god. If I start seeing any deviation, I will back out, I will back off, because you can't buy me with money. You can't. Nobody on this earth can buy me with money. Nnamdi Kanu is paying the price. Our Prime Minister is also paying the price. So why should I be the one to give up? Why? You claim that Orabueze is a bad woman, then wait. Our Prime Minister is not dead. He's not. He's not. I mean, what is all this nonsense trying to deceive Biafrans? Biafrans should take note. If Orabueze is doing anything, be writing it down. When the main person that put her there comes, then you report her with evidence and facts. I think that would have been a better approach than fighting her. I think that would have been a better approach. You are there because they have paid you money to destroy Biafra, confusing our people, trying to destroy our minds. For those gullible ones, it will never be well with all of you. It will never be well with all of you. Believe you me. Some of you will come and be writing rubbish on my platform. I don't think you people have sense. And I see one lady that was saying that they paid money to arrest Ngozi Orabueze and that they will soon arrest her. I think you are stupid. There's something wrong with your head. You didn't see the poverty in Nigeria to address it. You did not see Rivers' problem to address it. It is Ngozi Orabueze's problem that you are the arrest that you are seeing. Most of you, I think the problem in Nigeria is just poverty. Because most of you are so poor that you will listen to such people that they don't have anything to offer. You did not see that, you didn't see 2027 election coming, who is going to be the president. You did not see the hunger in the land, the inflation of the dollar, how when it's coming down. You didn't see all of that. You didn't see Tinubu, what is going to happen to him in the next coming days. It is Ngozi Orebeze that you are seeing. Because you have stupid people listening to you. I want to warn these people using my name on social media to do evil, to threaten people. This is from it, because the day I will rise up to start looking for all of you, believe you me, you can never escape it. Because you don't know how much you don't know how big, you don't know how people, you come to threaten people like us. I don't think you don't have sense. Most of you don't have sense. So stop threatening Ngozi Orebeze. Stop threatening any of their cabinet members, because you people cannot stand when they are talking. Dear friends, I want to tell you that our Prime Minister will soon join us. And this time around, I'm not joking, because the case, I followed that case from the beginning till now coming to the end. So there is nothing on this earth I don't know. There is nothing I don't know. So all this nonsense that they're telling you people about, I came here to tell you that our Lisa, Simon Ekpa, can never be extradited to Nigeria. Did it not happen? Did it not happen? Oh, okay, you people think that you are still waiting for, is it May? After May, then they will bring him back to Nigeria. That is impossible. Believe you me, they are releasing him very soon. Not like releasing him from prison or from anywhere, but letting him to join and go and defend his Biafra, because he has made a statement and he has proved his point. Nigeria has not done anything. All the people lying to you people on media, they have not done anything. The only thing that they did was to write, and other countries supported them. To write stupid petition that they cannot come and defend. Other countries back them. It is those countries that is backing them that they are hoping on to come and defend them. That is it. Very corrupt. You can see how corrupt Tinubu is. And Wike. Destroying Nigeria. Two people know, destroying this country called Nigeria. And you want me to come and sugarcoat my words. God will punish all of you that are wicked and heartless. You come and challenge me again, I will tell you the way I am. You morons. Dear friends, may God bless you all and keep on the right track. The right track is Madam Ngozi Orebeze. I am not shaking. I am not fidgeting saying it. If I see Madam Ngozi Orebeze doing a 360 U-turn, I already know we'll back out. But for now, she is still the person you must go and listen to, because Simon Ekpa put her there. Thank you, dear friends, and may God bless you all.
Ndị be anyị ngwadalụ dị nne dịka unu si wee na-esore n'ihe anyị na-eme n'ilu akwụkwọ na Eastern News 24 ka efi were ikwu gbasịta maka ya bụ ife ndị a niile anyị ji maka ya wee bịa n'ilu akwụkwọ gbasịta maka the open letter Maazị Nnamdi Kanu degara ndị mba ụwa. Gwa ife iche n'ụdị nke gị gbasịta maka ya bụ ife ka efu ka o si adị and fụkwanụ ka ya bụ ife si aga. Ngwa ka emesịa n'ụmụnne m.